Sitama senpai, and in this video we will discuss about 5 characters who deserve to die and 5 characters who deserve to live. In our first, the 10th position in this is Danzo Shimura. Danzo Shimura is one of the most hated characters in this series. He was responsible for many tragedies in Naruto. The fans hated him most of the plan he caused to Itachi Uchiha. Danzo forced to Itachi to kill his entire clan. He also took one of his Shisui eyes and implanted in his arm. Danzo crimes don't end there. He also caused problem for the Amegakure orphan. He lied to Hanzo, which resulted in Yahiko sacrificing himself, and thus it led to the creation of pain. In our next, there were a character which deserved to live, known as Minato and Kushina. Minato and Kushina were the parent of Naruto Uzumaki. They were very caring people. Minato was the fourth Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. Kushina was one of the few remaining members of the Uzumaki clan. She was brought to Hidden Leaf in order to become the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. In our next, there was the person who deserved to die, that is the Black Jetsu. Black Jetsu was the manifestation of the Kaguya will. He was created during the time when Kaguya was sealed by her two sons. Jetsu was responsible for stirring up a feud between Hagoromo's son Indra and Asura. In our next position, it is the who deserved to leave. It is Itachi Uchiha. Itachi Uchiha's entire life was filled with sadness. He had to do this sordid job of killing his entire clan, which also included his family member. He was forced to Danzo to end the rebellion of the Uchiha clan. Itachi had no other choice but to obey. However, he could bring himself to kill his younger brother Sasuke. Itachi became a Rogue ninja, and even after that, he looked after the village. When he finally died, he tried to protect his brother from Obito by planting Amaterasu in his eyes. In our next position, it is the person who deserved to die, that is Orochimaru. Orochimaru is a member of the legendary Sanin, which had Jiraiya and Tsunade as its other members. Orochimaru is an innate genius and he has created many successful experiments. Hiruzen was conceded him the role of the fourth Hokage, but when he found out about Orochimaru, he chased him out of the village. Orochimaru is responsible for leading Hidden Sand's invention. He also killed Hiruzen Sarutobi. In our next position, it is the person who deserved to live, that is Neji Hyuga. Neji is one of the most loved characters in the series. He was born in the branch family, due to which a seal was placed on his forehead. Neji had to suffer a lot just because of the seal. In our next, it is the person who deserved to die, that is Hidan. Hidan was a Rogue ninja from Yagakure. He joined the Akatsuki after leaving the village. Hidan worshipped a deity named Jashin, which allowed him to become immortal. Hidan used to sacrifice human to Jashin in exchange for morality. Hidan was sadist and he loved to inflict pain on his opponent. He would torture his opponent in the most sick and sordid way possible when Hidan and Kakuzu were on their way to Hidan Leaf. In our next position, it is the person who deserved to leave, that is Obito Uchiha. Obito was presumed to be dead during the Third Great War. After a cave had collapsed on top of him, he was a member of Minato's team. Obito has done a lot of bad things after being manipulated by Zetsu and Madara. Obito was naive and believed in their plan of infinite Tsukuyomi. Obito took responsibility for action during the Fourth Great Ninja War. In our next position, the person who deserved to die, that is Rasa. Rasa was the father of Gaara. He was the fourth Kazekage of the Hidden Sand. Rasa was a fairly powerful shinobi and he possessed the magnet release Kekkei Genkai. With his magnet release, Rasa was able to manipulate gold dust. Rasa might have been a good leader, but he definitely was not a good father. Rasa turned his own son into a monster and wanted to use him as a weapon against the Hidden Leaf village, but before he could see the result of his plan, he was murdered by Orochimaru. In our next point, it is the person who deserved to live, that is our beloved, the gallant Jiraiya. The final character on this list is Jiraiya. He was one of the legendary Sanin. Jiraiya had the highest level of espionage skills. He would always give his all of the sake of his village. Jiraiya even warned Tsunade, whom he loved very much, that he would eliminate her if she caused the Hidden Leaf any problem. He also has a great mentor and taught Naruto a lot of things. Jiraiya laid his life down in order to figure out the secret of the sixth path of pain. He could have easily escaped, but Jiraiya threw off his student, and what impression it would have his mind if it just goes to show how honorable he was given in his death. Thank you guys. I think that this video will also help you about the knowledge of the Naruto. Thank you.